Hey, good morning, everybody. This is the professor with Day Trading for Success. Today I'm trading with a pretty large group on Zoom, and we have a bunch of stuff to go over. Please read this disclaimer. I am not a licensed financial advisor. Please seek the advice of someone who's licensed before you try to emulate any of these trading strategies, or for that matter, trade at all on YouTube. Really seek someone that you trust. So today we'll be trading with this layout that I have made available many times, along with the special custom indicators. So look in the last video and you will see the custom script for the scalping indicator down here, as well as this complete layout. Now you will not see these other scripts. I'll go into those in just a minute. Today we're going to be trading Tesla. We're going to be trading market 1,000 shares with a pretty big group. Charlie is over here. She's handling the chat. Alan is back there. I know he'll be leaving soon for other appointments, and we have more people in the other studio. So we're pretty packed house here. I'll be quarterbacking for the traders here, and but they're responsible for their own trades. So today we'll be trading the RV strategy, which is a range-bound large cap strategy, meaning you have to have a $25 billion minimum market cap to trade one of those stocks, as well as a $1 billion minimum float. We'll be doing Tesla, so that's no problem. It's a mega cap, but if you're looking for other ones to trade on the scanners, keep in mind we have a lot on this channel, and everything's free here, and we have a video that shows how to set up your scanners on Thinkorswim, so you don't have to pay for service. All these people pay for the service, totally unnecessary. I'm not trying to take money out of their pockets, those people. I'm just letting you know we have a lot of videos here to help you out. How to see which way the market's going, how to speed up your platform, how to do support and resistance, how to set up your charts, how to build this layout if you just don't want to move it in. Make sure you watch the video that shows you how to import these layouts and scripts so you don't get confused, because it's not very intuitive. I'm going to go over this layout now, then we'll go over the strategy. This is a 1-minute chart with the scalper's indicator on it. I'll talk about these other custom indicators in a second. Oh, daily chart minimized down here. The active trader, a level 2, a 5-minute chart here, a 15-minute chart here. This is the MACD on the 5-minute. I've minimized a 5-minute chart here, minimized a 30-minute, 1 hour, 4 hour. And I don't really look over here at this big busy mess too much for trading, except these two charts, and I'll blow them up bigger in a minute, but they're here to help me set up for all the different strategies that we trade. This is the RV strategy, which is available for you to learn in Day Trading Volume 1, a best-selling book, which I will have a link to it put out by the $1 Million Margin Club. Highly recommend you do it. So many people that watch this channel and other channels are reporting at how well they've been making millions, a couple people, millions, some many hundreds of thousands, but more and more and more are making thousands and certainly hundreds of dollars every day and making a living, which was the whole idea behind this channel, is to start using strategies that other people had or come up with our own that can make you $100 a day, $200 a day, $300 a day. All we ask is for your subscriptions and your viewership. That's it. I'm not selling courses or anything like that here, okay? So the rest of that strategy is, the first thing you want to do is you want to find your range, because it's range bound. This is a day chart that I had minimized, like I said. So each one of these represents a day. So you look at the close of yesterday, which is right here. This is yesterday's candle. To the right of my picture up there, $230.29. That's what it closed for, right? Then you look at the ATR down here. That's an average true range of the stock over a 14-day period. So 14 days back, what did this stock move? And it makes the range and it averages it. So it was $10.92, which is basically $4.76. So $4 and, is that right? $4.96. $4.96. Yeah, I think so. Anyway, you subtract, I think I've got that wrong. $5.45. Yeah, no, it's 46 cents. Yeah, I had it right the first time. So $5.46 you subtract from here to get the ATR low, and you add from here the close to get the ATR. Subtract from the close and add from the close, and you get your range. This is the range we expect that RV stock to move in between today. That's what the strategy calls for in Day Trading Volume 1. So now, there's no guarantee, of course, but it's pretty consistently works. And then once you have your range, you try to create support and resistance levels within that range. And here's what you do to do that. the first thing you do after you have your ATRs marked out, which, by the way, there are many strategies based on dividing the ATR in two and doing just what you saw me do there. So the Fibonacci, you always mark from left to right. You snap it low to high, right? And then these levels will open up. You know, it's a mathematical formula, and a lot of people call this nature's mathematical formula. And these levels are respected by other traders. That's why you often see price action stopping, resting, or changing direction at those levels. This is on a 5-minute, 10-day chart. And then we have another 5-minute, 2-day chart that it's changed the price action this morning, but this was marked before that, and that was low to high, and that's fine. You want to mark it before, or at least, yeah, you should mark it right around when the market opens or before the market opens. Anyway, so now it snapped it a little closer, and it gave us more levels in between the high and the low. Excuse me. Of the ATR. So more support and resistance. And then these blue lines, which you'll see in a minute, what the strategy calls for is that you then look at a 4-hour chart, the highest time increment chart back, and then you try to find where the candlestick, historical data, where candlesticks and bodies, wicks and bodies have turned around on a 4-hour. If they're not there, not enough of them to make channels in between the ATR ranges, then you go down to a 1-hour. If there's not enough there, you go to a 15-minute. If there's not enough there, you go to a 5-minute finally. So we opened up the 4-hour, and we looked back in between the range here, and there were plenty of areas, wicks and bodies, where we could create enough of a range. I went a little low because the price action looked like it was going to be going down when I was starting to set those up. Sometimes I'll go below the ATR. Technically, you're outside of the strategy, but if you don't want to stop, you can still trade it. So with those 4 hours, I was able to create this big jumbled up mess here. And we'll talk about these other indicators that are kind of filling it up in here. But now when you watch the candlestick action inside here, it's very easy to say, hey, this looks like it is a resistance line and it's working, and it made a tweezer move. Make sure you get Day Trading Volume 2, guys. I'll have a link to that. That's a rating system for the patterns, and I think a tweezer moves like 84% that it will turn around. So, so you see a resistance line and a tweezer move. I would have called that short and made that trade. I'm like 90% sure of it. I could have called that. So the strategy is pretty good, pretty effective. But now let's bring in the other stuff you see on this chart. That is my own custom scripts that I do. If you follow me along, I do a lot of them. I've made at least 10 of them available for free here. And that, the scalping indicator is the most famous. The green are the buyers. The red are the sellers. The blue column is the volume. This is the sentiment within the candle. You can just literally jump on. See how that's going up? You're waiting on a surfboard. You're jumping on a wave, and you ride that because you actually see it happening for a short-term action and get ready to get out, because it will dump you off your board. So, but just for a short term, 5 cents, 10 cents, 20 cents, it's like a no-brainer. This is the best scalping indicator there is, developed by a trader, because I'm a scalper. I wasn't always. I was more of a swing trader, but for many years now I've been a scalper, and I know what I wanted to script. The other thing I did is they have a volume profile that you have to go through a lot of rigmarole to set it up for intraday. So I scripted my own. That there's this copywritten, so I changed some things. I changed the way it gets its data, as well as the look of it, and I call it the price volume indicator. And it is set for intraday, which means that it's only giving you data from market open. And this is the magnet where most of that data was, and this hue is giving you the overall range. And then these green lines are the value high of that range, arrows, and the red arrows are the value low of that range. You can use this to read the price action here. Okay, so it's just one more edge, one more indicator. And then if you look a little deeper, I have more data down here. This line with dashes here is the overall distance it's moved today in pre-market to now. So they're all marked up here with labels if you're just a numbers guy, but you can see them on the chart too. So this is very handy, and I use it when I trade. I have not released it yet. It probably will go to the $1 Million Margin Club I know it will go to the $1 Million Margin Club. I'm just not ready to give it to them yet. I found a major bug with it just yesterday, which I fixed, and I'm going to be doing more tweaking to it. And then this is the multi-chart alignment. These little 5M, 15M, 30M, 1H, and 4H, those represent time frames, 4 hour, 1 hour, 30 minute, 50 minute, 5 minutes of other charts that you don't even have to see here, right? And it's telling you what color was that candle. Was it going up or down when it closed on those time increments? That, my friends, is called multi-chart alignment, and it's very, very important. And when you're scalping, that you at least know what your 5-minute chart is doing. Now remember, the traders there's more traders that trade higher time increments. So knowing what they're going to do, there's more at the highest going on down that way, more and more and more. See this coming across right here, guys? This is part of this indicator giving you a momentum to go up, meaning it could pull this point of control up. Magnet. I can't call it the point of control. Pull it up, which means like a springboard. If this goes up, this price is going to go up. That's why this is such a handy indicator. When this is available, you're going to want to get it. But the multi-chart alignment, now you don't have to have all these charts open. I like to keep the 15-minute and the 5-minute open because I also am reading patterns. Remember, that's in day trading. Oh, this just snapped up, didn't it? Yeah. See it go up? So this is going to see it went up again? It's like you can see the future with these indicators. Once you learn how to read the indicators, guys, the multi-chart alignment, the scalping indicator, the volume price action indicator, and then on top of that, you have support and resistance lines based on a tried and true strategy in a best-selling book that came out last year. So if you spend the time, it might take years. I go through it though. I mean, we're not. I don't sell courses here. I just hope you guys watch and subscribe. And there's a bunch of changes going on. We're actually becoming like a television series. So there's going to be seasons, which is kind of cool instead of just episode numbers. But they're going to keep the episode number on them for all you guys. So if you type it in, it'll always come up under that number, but you're going to be able to tell what the newest seasons are and what episodes are. So that whole thing is being changed over the next couple of weeks. There's a whole bunch of other changes going on with people working on that, more people getting interested. People are surprised the channel isn't going crazy. I'm happy that it goes crazy. So all these people have all these ideas, and I'm just going to be the lowly trader here trading. So as far as now, as you see, so I will be quarterbacking today, calling out the trades for everybody up here on Zoom and whoever else is listening in the studio. But everybody is responsible for their own trades. I did have this up, right? You guys, yeah, I did that, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, get the advice of a licensed financial advisor. So we're just a little over 2 minutes away from starting to trade. And I will be looking at these indicators that I just pointed out to you. And then trying to, we just make sure we're perfectly reconciled, which is great, meaning clock, candlestick, level 2. So everything is going well. Let me just see. 58, yep. Okay, so because I look at the indicators a lot, and I'm trading market, which is Charles Schwab's, they call it their own dark pool. That's why I hide my account number from showing up, but they guarantee me 2.7%. 2.7 times whatever you see here, they will fill, and this is multiplied by 100 before that. So even though you might not see 1,000 shares waiting, I get filled. And so does pretty much anybody else that uses their dark pool. Now, when there isn't enough with all that rigmarole they give us, which is great, then it will slip to the next price and still get filled. And since I am in a lot of competitions and things, I always make sure that we trade market. It's easier for you guys. But I also trade on the ladder with the ask and the bid, and I have a flattened key, and it is a safer way to trade. You're going to see me reverse. That is not safe either, So some of the things you see me do are very advanced. So don't just jump on and try to do that. Look at this price action coming in, guys. This is great. Yeah, I missed the move. We missed the move. Now, there always is a bump right at a half hour after open. We're at the New York Stock Exchange. Everybody's ready up there, right? Yeah, I'm gonna see if that dips at all before I buy. I'm looking to buy on a dip. I'm looking to buy. I'm gonna just take it right there. I got it at 34. Yeah, right at the point of control, and I tried to catch this 27 level, so that's what I went for. 226.27 is what I meant, but I'm pulling that up. I'm gonna try to go for that like a bull flag. We'll see. Remember, learn your patterns, guys. Bull flag, 82% being accurate, but I could have jumped the gun, especially when you see the multi-chart alignment is all red, and but we crossed that on a 5-minute was green when it crossed that. So now it's turning red as it went down. But see, you can see that the multi-chart alignment originally was green when I jumped into that move. So this is a good trade already. Now my goal is $5,000 a day, as you guys know if you follow along. Obviously, I try to do better than that, and I'll have multiple sessions of trading. With the open strategy, I already made just under 2,000 this morning, and I highly recommend you try that. That's day trading volume 4. It's almost impossible to lose with that strategy. So I know I'm saying stuff like that because I'm so conservative. But if you follow the rules, it is unbelievable. There's a link to that. They put out 5 different open strategies, 4 in the one book, and then the Holy Grail in their companion book. Get that book. Watch the video I have on it. Watch all the other archive videos I have on it if you don't want to buy the book. But having it, you can make what the book costs in a split second. So just like with the RV strategy. So it's like it's like you're trying to save a penny when you make $1 kind of thing. It's just a weird way it's a weird way people look at it when they don't invest in things. But there is a way to get it with, how are we doing, guys? Yeah, I'm looking at that fib to turn around somewhere up there. Maybe beyond it. It is hitting it high. You see that point of control. Point of control just dropped. Then it went back up. Wow, so it hit the fib. Is it going to go past that fib? Wow, I'll take it right there. So that was $1,000 first trade. I got it at 41 right up there. So that was good because I thought it might stop right there. So that worked out good. So now that's pretty high up there. It was a nosebleed up there. It is making a tweezer move here. So if it holds this tweezer move, so that was definitely a bull flag. Excuse me. It did not go the length of the pole. So, it could have kept going by reading that 1 minute. 15 minutes green. I mean, this is a little risky trade here, the way the price action's going, honestly. I'm looking at this. I don't think I'm going to hold it much past. Try to get that dip would probably be the best I'd try to do it. It looked like I missed it already, actually. It hit down there once. If it gets down there again, I'm not going to. The other data is saying that it's going to turn around. So, if you look at the scalping indicator, the volume went down with the buyers. And a reverse right there at that level. It hit that level for a second. Then it bounced up. It slipped me up when I took the trade. That was only a $400 trade, but it was something. Looks like we're going to be doing some pretty baby scalps here on the price action, guys. So now it's hard to take in everything all at once. Predominantly, I am a candlestick pattern reader. And then I look at the levels right after that. And then I look at the scalping indicator right after that. And then now I'm trying to train myself to read the volume profile all the time and the multi-chart alignment. But that really only comes into play when it hits this line. So this next candle right here, the way this closes, is going to tell me the predominant direction. Everything's a probability. You might be a winner, right? It's just giving you an edge. Everything can go against you. I think somebody said my credibility was shot. No, I'm not calling you out, but it reminded me of how people think of me sometimes. They think that they put me up on a pedestal. Like, I can be wrong all the time. I am wrong all the time. And that's why I came up with the phrase manage a bad position, because I'm doing it all the time. And I can call these wrong all the time. But, you know, you get enough data, you get an edge, and then more probably, in my case, between 80 and 90% of the time, I am accurate. And it's probably even more than that. I haven't been. She has data because we do the competition with it, but I think it's in the 90s. It's just, it sounds almost like bragging, and people are going, that's impossible. Well, you can read the future if you learn how to do these things. You don't need to know the future. You can read the future. So keep that in mind. Everybody, it looks like I am in the lead, which I like to see. It just stopped dead at this fib, guys, huh? It's a flat top. So that's a pattern. So we're going to want to keep an eye on that, because it was going up pretty consistently here, and it just hit here. It broke it once right when I captured that trade. Wow. There it goes again. I'm going to take that. What did I get that at? 41? So I broke it again. I'm now, if it keeps breaking out, that's what I call about manage a bad position. Now I have $1,000 max loss per trade. I do not want to get to that. Wow. So we're looking for it to go back where it was. We're looking to play this channel. Unless it stops at that fib, we want that channel. Let's get down to that channel. I almost took it there. It just seemed like it wasn't all the way quite down. I mean, I know it wasn't all the way quite down. There's price action coming in, as you can see there. You got to be quick, guys. You got to be quick on these on the floor of that channel. There's ceilings and floors. And that's, of course, it might not turn around. It has been. So it's either going to have a breakdown. I'm going to take that, or a breakout. I got it at 76. So it actually broke it. Ooh, and the point of control pulled down. So that's not good. No, there it goes. Good. It went up. All right. So you can see this is previous data, but it's previous data that just happened. And that's all we ever get. Let's face it. That's all we ever get. So I don't like the fact that it's down there. I'm not confident it's going to keep going up at all. I'm not confident. I'm going to take it. Oh, boy, it slipped on me too. It slipped on me. So I thought I had a little higher than that. I'm going to flip that around and try to catch it a little higher than that. What'd I get at that? 2 cents. But I made $100 on that little split around. Yeah, I just can't. It's going to break it, isn't it? I'm going to... Nope, it's going the other way. This is telling me that the price action is going to go down. I'm a little bit away from the multi-chart alignment. The scalping indicators either way right now, right? So I don't have a lot to go by. Pattern-wise, tweezer move going down. Bull flag has ended. We're kind of at a crossroads. We don't have a great read here. I'd like to see this break down here from the price action below it, but this magnet's holding it firm, it's lifting it up. Now there it goes. Will it break that 58 line? Getting ready to flip right at the 58 cent there. If I see something, oh, that was a strong volume breakdown. The sellers volume's going up on the scalping indicator. I'm watching that close. Whoa, look at it come in, guys. Pulling it down. Don't jump out yet. Everybody's responsible for their own trades, obviously. I'm actually going to take that. As I told you, don't pull out. There's more of it above that position. So I'm going to manage this position. I banked it. I almost got to 4. Did I get to 4 for a second? I should have held it a little longer. Darn it. Oh, well. Can't win them all, guys. Well, I haven't lost it yet. So I'm hoping this is going to rebound, but yeah, multi-chart alignment's red, not looking good for me. Point of control is the only thing I got going. I mean, the magnet's the only thing I got to teach myself. 5 minutes red, but the 15-minute, 30-minute. So now it flipped it. Oh, it pulled it down. Interesting. Getting close to that ATR too up there. So I've got a green trade again. I'm going to go right back up where we keep stopping up there. Let's get back up there to 2720-ish, which I can't seem to quite make. I keep getting out just, what did I get out? 4. I didn't want it at 04. Come on. I'm going to actually try to flip around there. I'll take that. That's at least 12. I saw 19. It keeps slipping. It's okay. I banked like $500 or $600 playing it that way. I had some slippage, but not much. I caught the slippage when it was going my direction, which will happen. Like you'd catch it when it's surging up, or let's put it this way: it doesn't really slip, is what I'm trying to say. I don't get the better price. Like we're going to give you even a better price because it's not slipping down; it's staying right where I pressed it, which to me is a positive. Somebody's going to call me out on that one. I'm looking, is it going to get by that 80? Seems like it's just stopping for a smaller trade there. I'm going to take that. What did I get that at? 84. Broke 5K, but still, I look up here all the time because I just want to make sure I'm in the lead. I also want to make sure nobody's red. Yes, do I compete? I do. I have a competition. Gene, whatever you want to call it. It's so great to get the emails. I know I mentioned about how well people are doing. I'm so glad. We have somebody that broke the 500K. I know we have 2 millionaires, but he broke 500K, but he's way higher than that. So I think we're about to have 3 millionaires since I started showing this RV strategy. And again, don't send me your reports. Just tell me how it's going. I think that's a marketing ploy. I don't like it when the other channels do that. Because they're selling courses. If they weren't selling courses, then I guess I wouldn't think that way. But that's why they show it. And then that just, I don't know, whatever. What did I do? Did I just miss that move? Did I just miss that move because I was chatting away there? I did. I'm going to reverse right there. Anyway, I was saying I'm so glad people are doing so well. One of the other emails I get a lot of or comments is like, take some honey for your throat, do the, do all these hot, tea and no, all these different things because my voice is so horsey, which it is. However, that is not from, that's from an injury. That's from a very upholstered type A lifestyle too, from where my positions caused me for years and years to raise my voice. But then finally an injury where my, my vocal cord was cut, was wounded, and wow. So I definitely played that wrong. Wow. See what happens when I talk about myself? That's just like craziness. $1,000 max loss. I do not know what I was thinking. I saw that coming and I didn't. I thought you know what it really was? I thought I was long. See, that's what I mean about mistakes I make. I honestly thought I was in a long position. I don't know what. Clearly marked here. And I thought I was in a long position and I was just not thinking that through. So I lost a. Yeah, okay. So I'm not in the lead anymore. I figured that because they captured that. So hopefully I'm not going to lose too. See, boy, does it just stop here, guys. Look at that. So now I really want that to stop there and to turn around because I'm way the heck down here at this position. So I'm missing this move and then missing the downward move too if it goes down. And there's nothing I can do about it. Darn it. Well, I'm going to make my 5K. I know I am. I'll recover. So I'm going to look to turn around down here again, you know, or maybe the next one if it goes back down, and I'm hoping it does. Certainly is. There's 3 white soldiers. This one is yeah, so anyway, some days my vocal cords are not stressed, and other days they are stressed. So fortunately, things like honey, you know, it does help a little bit, and some of the other remedies you guys have suggested. I've tried everything. I have a poker group that's all doctors, and believe me, they know what's going on. They pretty much say there's not, once you touch the vocal cord with any kind of an instrument, it's just these fine hairs and things. It changes the way you sound for the rest of your life. So had a fairly dangerous lifestyle, and you know, things happen, and that's what it is. But it's not painful. I think it might sound painful. It's not painful. Wow. Okay, getting ready to reverse even for a little profit because I think it's going to turn around. It makes my eye water sometimes, and it makes me constantly act like clearing my throat's going to help. But whoa, 45. All right, so that, people might call that counterintuitive. You get out as it's going down, but that's the way I trade, okay? And then I manage this position because I'm trying to capture it off of this level, but it might go to that one. It might go down here. I mean, I don't know for sure, but I've got it 226.45. She's over there with her earbuds on, constantly letting them know what I'm doing. So this isn't a bull flag now because it broke, can't go more than halfway down the flag. This could make a bear flag there. Oops. So you have to decide what you're going to look at because it's hard to look at everything. I feel like it's weird. It's like this steady, slow price action. Then there's these big instant bumps, and then it starts to retrace. It's like if you don't catch them, it's very jaggedy action this morning. But I broke my 5K, as you saw. I don't know if it's going to bounce up or just fade off from here. 22.27 would be a spot. Remember the even dollars too. Look for the even dollars to turn around. It hit it. It's breaking it. I'm going to take that. What did I get that at? 18? It's the closest I've been to that line every time I try to catch it. On 5,900. I'm assuming it's going to, as always, pull right back down again. But as it's been doing. This is the more steady flat top, is right here. Just breaks it every once in a while. This is what I mean about an RV stock, guys. You know, that's why I didn't panic as it went up. You know, I didn't panic. It's like, oh, I'm going the wrong direction. I missed it. And then I was just like, it's going to come back. I believe it's going to come back. Obviously, you have to have a trading plan. I had $1,000 max loss. If it had definitely been up here or even got near that fib, I would have gotten out. I might have gotten not reversed too. I might have just got out, taken a breath, thought about what's going on with the overall price action before I just keep reversing, which is a very advanced, some would call stupid way to trade. It's like an acquired taste. It takes a while. Did you see that? Did you see that bump up on sellers, guys? That is interesting. It just hit the 5-minute, broke it on the multi-chart alignment. All right, so we're making like a bear flag on the 15-minute, but the MACD is telling you on the 5-minute that it might go back up, but not this scalping indicator. Is very strong downward move. So we're right in between the volume profile levels. Point of control. Whoa, 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 whoa. Holy mackerel. Is that it? So it hit that level and turned right around. It's like, picture them swimming in a pool, right? It's like they come up to the wall and then push off. I missed it. I'm waiting a second, though. See if maybe we can get down to that fib. Oh, everybody else flipped around. I'm going to try to catch back up. I missed it. This is going to be my other bad trade. I'm going to have to turn around here in a second. I'm not liking it. That's going to take it. Damn. I should have got it down there. So they were right. They all turned around and I didn't. Nice tweezer move too. I lost like $400 by mistrading that. The data was here for me too. I mean, that's where I should have absolutely flipped there. You know, what I was doing was trying to catch up where I'm my competitive spirit, like where it says to do it, hold it a little longer. So the even dollar is where we were having trouble before. Then it blew through it a little bit. So let's see if it'll do it again. Yes. I'll take that. What did I get that at? 13? So I'm back short at 13 and I broke 7K. So 227.13. Now there's still 8 minutes to go. This could be a 10K day. So this is going well. Hopefully this is entertaining for you guys and you're learning something. Don't forget to subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. This is very controlled action. If you want a longer conversation, email me. I probably won't get to it for at least, it's like once a week. I try to go through them all. It takes the better part of a day, honestly. Short comments in the comment section. Any anger, definitely email, because most likely you're wrong. So, and I just don't engage if there's something that is negative about other people or the channel or the content or particularly me. I'm not going to engage with you at all. I just won't engage with you. So if you're one of those people, you send it in an email, I'll engage. I'm not going to subject the channel to those comments that are just mean-spirited, you know. And usually misguided, and because I don't respond, they think that they're right. You know, it's just misguided comments. It's the world we live in, right? reverse there, guys. 7,900. Okay, I gained a little bit on that. Yeah, right at the point of control. It's risky, yeah. I'm not. If I was a bowler, this would not be what you call a perfect game. But we're doing all right. Green is green. I always say, go green, get green. These are little short moves too. I'm really glad the slipping isn't too bad. You know, these are very little scalps here. I'm glad I don't have tighter. I'm still trying to catch this 20 in a good spot, and I always like bail out just before I hit it, because that seems to be the sweet spot to turn around if I can catch it. 20 cents, I'm saying 227.20. Okay, I'm gonna hold a hair longer. What did I get it? 16. And look, it goes past it. You could just see it's a total rejection on that fib. Total rejection. Just minute after minute after minute. So it's an easy way to capitalize some money here. I love it when they move. Tesla's usually not this predictable. This is very predictable. Hopefully other people are making money on this today. But it can be predictable, and you can still make every move wrong when it seems like it's right. And we all know what that feels like, so don't beat yourself up too much. There are stocks that just go straight up that people lose money on because they constantly try to buy the dip, try to buy the dip, try to buy the dip. Been guilty of that. Definitely been guilty of that. I think it looks like I'm third place. Somebody's just keeps breaking 10 up there, so he's going to be hard to catch. I'm trying to hold everything just a little bit further than seems the right move to try to capitalize an extra couple $100. Like right here, at least get down to the 58, but maybe hold out. Maybe hold out to catch him. Catch him. If it breaks the 58, it might go down to the 27. No, I'm going to take it there. I can't help it. Data is not supporting that. So, let's see. So I broke 9K. Oh, that's a nice, ridiculous shadow wick. Yeah, so one of these, I don't know where they're putting it on the series, but I'll make a new one. But it was episode 3 that showed you how to speed up your platform. It's one of the very first episodes I did. Excuse me. Oh. Well, I'm definitely going for 10K now. Looks good on the thumbnail. Man, it's the same story, guys. It's going right back up to that fib. I'm gonna hold it longer this time. Longer. I almost pressed it there. Would have slipped. It would have slipped. I would have had it at 227.05 or something. Get up to the 20. Break the 20 before I push it this time. A nice solid break up there. Meaning 227.20 is what I mean by the 20. Come on. Keep going. Now, this is where I would hit it normally. Go, go, go higher. Go higher, because you always go like $150 after I get out. I see 150 red. Whoa, that time I got it. All the way up here. Watch it go now. Watch it break it now. What got right to the top of that flat top? So that's the highest level it's been traversing it. So that could mean, let me see. So the volume went up. Everything's green on the alignment. Oh, wow. It might be going straight up here. Things are starting to say it's going to go up, and I reversed. But that flat top is pretty strong. Oh, so that was the last trade. I mean, theoretically. So how are we doing up here, guys? So the strategy calls for 30 minutes, but I will let this trade ride. So when I get out of this trade, that will be the end of it. It's usually this minute, maybe 2 minutes. Depends on the price action. You know, it was right down here. That would be nice to get to again. I see our leader got out, and he can't get back in technically till everybody's out. So I have a chance now. Oh, yeah, okay. I'm in third place. No, he's still in the trade. You probably cover right now. It's getting dangerous. We're at the point of control. I'm just saying. Might be exactly right, too. It started to go back up. Okay, so 2226.58. That's where it had been hitting a couple of times. Did go all at one time. It went all the way down to 225.89, though. Oh, boy. Oh, gosh. Coffee's not doing it. It's not waking me up, guys. It's a good day for everyone. Somebody had commented that your last video, you talk like 1,000,000 miles an hour. I'm like, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm so behind to talk about all the talking points that I'm supposed to talk about. The videos, the books, the layout, the scripts, you know, then the strategy. And it's like covering it all. And then, you know, most of the time I've forgotten one or the other. And it's like you have to make, especially now that they're making it into a series, it's like, you have to touch the talking points of like everybody's a brand new viewer, and then just try to get through it as quick as you can. And I think I was like, it only takes being like 5 minutes behind, and then everything. Oops, what's happening here? Okay, so okay, he got out. All right, I'm only holding this to win, and I may end up in fifth place. There's a couple traders still with me here. They're not as high as me, but I'm almost in the lead here. This is very close. So I need $11,400. Oh, just to get the lead. So we're cheering for me. Everybody else just wants to start trading. They want me to get out, so that everybody can flag their accuracy and their money. And I'm going to be stubborn and then start to trade again. Yeah, see, this is telling me that it's over. You see that? All data says this is over. But except it's going up now. It's going up now that I said that. These are all multi-chart alignments red. We're almost up to it. Holy crap. Okay. What just happened there? I need 11.5, guys. I need 11. Anything, he's 11.475. He's 11.475. There's a fib. Can it break that fib? Oh, man. Oh, man. Okay, no problem. I'm going to buy out right there. Victory. Yeah, I did not expect that. I would turn around at the ATR either way, but sometimes you get those weird things, and hopefully you're going the right way. But the multi-chart alignment was certainly saying going down. Yeah, I don't know. Is it going to keep going? Anyway, guys, that is the RV strategy. Those are the cool scripts. Remember that scalping indicator. Look back an episode, even a couple episodes. It's all over the place for free, as well as this layout. Thank you all for watching. Remember, be careful. They're starting to trade again. So, yeah, be careful. Trade in a simulator, and I'll see you next time, guys. Go green.